Just hear those.
Oh, no. This is Thinking Juice, the Unhinged Christmas special that Santa begged me not to release. Listen, I've got eggnog in my system, opinions under the tree, and zero respect for family traditions, if you know what I mean. If you're here for peace, joy, or spiritual growth, you better leave now. And pour yourself the thinking juice. Merry Christmas. And you know what, Matt? Let's ruin it.
Let's do it.
This is the
Cheers.
Unhinged Christmas episode. For everybody that's not prepared for it, I would leave now. But if you want to enjoy yourselves and have a little bit of fun, that's what we're going to do. This is the
Strap on
Before
a seatbelt.
Christmas special. You will get the Christmas special on Christmas Day. So you have that to look forward to.
That's right.
And you should be very excited for it. So, Matt,
Yes.
the questions, we're going to dive into it. And you just answer me as realistically as possible. Then
Deal.
we can go into it together. Because I have my own answers as well, okay?
Deal.
So, what's the worst thing you could realistically gift somebody without going to jail? Like, for example, I have examples for you. Like passive-aggressive gifts to somebody, or a cursed heirloom, or fake gift cards, or something along those lines.
I do have a cursed heirloom, but I left it in the other room. And that rhymes with heirloom, not to be confused with Dr. Seuss's rhymes. However, what I would say is give somebody a positive pregnancy test.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Just, I mean, or you just slip it and then put somebody else's name on it, you know?
That's,
From,
so you're at like a family gathering with like, let's say there's a family of 20, and you just
like a
you go into the
sister and a
bathroom
brother.
and put a fake positive pregnancy test in there after, like, a woman went in there. Could be like a 60-year-old woman, and you just go in there and you put
That would
a
work.
fake pregnancy test in there. You're like, oh my god, you just walk out with it, and you're like, who's pregnant? And then that's just the topic of discussion for the rest of it. And there's
That
that
could be it.
one woman in there that's a little fatter than she was during Thanksgiving, and they're like, oh, you're plumping up, it's probably you. Just start
She's like, I ate the whole turkey.
yeah, dude.
Like,
Fucking,
you are the turkey.
you start the chaos just right then and there.
But also too, like what you could do is you can, like say if all the family's gonna be there, you can send it to one like male family member from one of the female family members. They could be cousins.
Oh my
And
god,
it comes
no.
in like a thing, like a mystery package, but it's labeled like to Tyler from Susan.
God damn it,
And,
Susan getting pregnant again.
there she is. And it's like, it's not mine, I swear.
Or
It's like, I
like
don't
you
know,
do
Tyler.
Secret Santa, but you put a positive pregnancy test.
You're at work and you do a white elephant too. Yeah, like I want that one. Grab it.
Just like, who's pregnant? Okay, that's weird. And just a little note on there that says it's yours.
Oh man! And also too, you can follow it up with a nice little.
Sensational. Dude, no, that's great. I love that soundboard. That one's my favorite.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if I ever received something like that, I would just.
I'm
say,
coming day and night.
That's how they got pregnant. That's easy.
That's
simple.
That's right. And they should have just.
I would, honestly, what I would probably end up doing is I would get like, you remember those Raggedy Ann dolls?
Mm-hmm.
So my grandma used to have this like 3-foot tall version of Raggedy Ann, and it sat in the front of her like entranceway. So whenever you walked in, boom, it's right fucking there. And it terrified me as a child, day and night. And once she figured out it terrified me, she used to move it around the house. And it was like on a wooden based platform with like a stick. So you just kind of put it like on the back of her. So she just,
Yeah.
it looked like she propped up. She used to move that fucker around all the time, like the evil little,
Interesting.
like the whatever that elf on a shelf is.
Yeah. Dude, I got the weirdest doll. Can I go grab it real quick? It'll take me 2 seconds.
Yeah, go for it.
I gotta show you, mate. You keep them busy.
I'll keep them busy. So, anyways, there was one particular Easter where I was so excited. And she had made it look like there was Easter eggs everywhere. And there's just a Raggedy Ann doll that has just ruined a fuck ton of these Easter eggs, and it terrified the fucking shit out of me. Anyways, Matt, show me the doll.
Are you ready?
No.
I'm not even ready. I'm trying to get my legs under the desk. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I fucking hate that thing. Where the fuck did you even get that?
From an antiquity shop.
Did you just go to an antique shop and pick that up?
Yeah, well, me and Nadia, like, were, together in the beginning, and
You're like,
I don't
oh,
know.
how romantic. Let's get this doll.
I don't know. This thing called out to me. It was like $5, but all I could think is like, this thing is literally stuffed. No, it's because this is like from like the 1800s. See, look, it's stuffed with hay.
It's stuffed with human hair. That's what it's stuffed with.
I don't know, but after we bought this, we got pregnant. So this is my fertility doll.
That you need to like burn that before.
I will not burn it. I love it. Okay, to me, all I can think about, like, there was some sweet little girl that really, really loved this little doll at
It
one
looks
point
like
in time.
it was cursed. She realized it was cursed, slammed it on the concrete, and released the demon that was held within.
I know, but look at even the poor little legs. They're different colors.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I told you it was creepy.
That's because of all the souls that it's captured inside and sewn itself
For
back
real.
together after each time it was
real.
destroyed.
Every time she comes around, you just hear.
No, stop. Nope, stop. Nope, we're done. We're going to move right into our next topic, Matt.
Deal. Okay.
If Santa snapped and became a villain,
Okay.
who's his first target? Now, I want you to break down his like villain arc.
Okay. All right.
That's what I want.
So kind of like a Breaking Bad thing, He's so tired of the unfairness of how all these children that he's trying to make happy only get made happy by their parents, and they stop believing in him, and then just one day he snaps.
That's a whip,
And then-
but yeah.
Whips. Okay, he cracked.
Okay.
And okay, whatever. And then so he ends up starting to create this plot, kind of like if you ever watched American Dad. Remember how he
Oh, yeah.
became like the whole Smith family nemesis, and with his little army of elves.
Oh,
His
yeah.
little army of elves. And, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would assume that would kind of be the arc. Like he was so disappointed that he wasn't as beloved as he once was, and because he has a narcissist and egocentric semblance of a deity. he needed the love and adoration, and since he wasn't, the tables turned really quickly. He felt like he had to gaslight all of these children.
He had
Well, I
to
know when you've
gaslight
been
the
sleeping.
children.
I know when you're awake. I know when you've been bad or good, and you better be good for goodness sake, or else.
Or I'm gonna get
Merry
ya.
Christmas, you filthy animal.
Here's the thing. There's this game that I played a long time ago that's called Visaria Cleanup. Basically, you just go in and it's a cleaning game. You just clean up like places that are all dirty and stuff and whatever. One of them is literally Santa's workshop, and there's just elves completely massacred, ripped apart. There's reindeer everywhere. There's presents. There's guns. There's shotgun shells everywhere. Like, it is a crime scene that you have to clean up, basically. That game is fucking hysterical, though. And I absolutely love it. And I think the premise of Santa becoming a villain would be more or less like the fact that the elves that are unpaid workers realized one day that they could actually have money and do things other than making toys for all the good boys and girls. And then
there
they
you
just unionize themselves and just refuse. And it's just Santa as a one-man army just trying to make Christmas presents. And then one day he's just like, you know what? Fuck this. And he just gets out just a giant candy cane and just starts massacring the elves. Like, just you remember, you ever played elf bowling before?
No, I have not.
Basically, it's Santa bowling. Imagine just a bowling lane, and at the very end of it, there's, I think, what, 10 pins in bowling? 10 elves just at the end of the bowling alley, and you just bowl like normal, and like they'll make fun of you, the elves will taunt you and everything like that. It's a real fucking thing, Matt, and that game used to be
It
great.
is interesting. Well, I
Because
mean,
my
to be
favorite
fair,
thing, dude, one of the elves would moon you if you missed the ball, and he'd go, gutter ball. It's fucking great, dude.
that is great. Well, I'll say this: like Santa does have the frame of a bowler.
True.
No pun intended.
True, he does. Okay, moving on. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Christmas traditions that would 100% get you investigated by the end of 2025.
Okay.
Give me one.
That would give me permission. Okay, one more time.
A Christmas tradition that would 100% get you investigated by the FBI
Okay.
by the end of 2025.
Okay. Christmas tradition. Ooh.
You want me to go first?
Yep.
I think for me, you know how people take pictures with Santa Claus? What I would do is I would go in to malls dressed myself as like Krampus. Are you familiar with Krampus?
I am indeed.
Okay. I would go into a mall dressed as Krampus and have Santa sit on my lap and ask him if he was a good boy this year. And
There
if he
you go.
wasn't, I would whip him with the thorns or the ivy or whatever it was that Krampus carries. That's what I would do. But I'd
I
get my
gotcha.
picture with him. Like, I'd try and get like 6 pictures in a day, and then that would be like my card that I send out to everybody with 6 different Santas. One Krampus, you know.
One Krampus, 6 Santas, and then if they were bad, just
Exactly.
I like
Every
it.
single one of them.
Eventually, you meet that kinky Santa. He's just.
Exactly.
There you go. Sorry, I had to. Okay.
So you tell me.
I do like that one actually. That's a pretty good tradition. That would
This
be
is
funny.
my
You s-
tradition, though.
I like it. No. I know. I'm just saying. I appreciate that. That had rigor.
Yeah.
Like,
I
little
thought of that
rigor,
on
yeah.
the spot, too. There was no AI
That's pretty good.
generation of that topic. I thought of that on the spot because we were
Those are
talking
good.
about American Dad, and I thought about the Krampus episode and how really Krampus actually isn't that bad of a guy.
Not really. No.
He just
wants
punishes
kids
the
to
bad
behave.
kids to make them good.
Yeah.
It's literally his job.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story. I don't know. I'm thinking. I guess. I don't know. Like a tradition.
Do you have any
Make
Christmas
you-
traditions already or no?
Not really. It's like it's just after Thanksgiving, you put up the tree, and then I guess you just give everybody presents. I'm kidding.
Okay. Well, I'll give you
No.
an actual one. So,
Okay.
what me and my grandma and my great grandma used to do every year for Christmas is we would make a whole fuck ton of popcorn. We would thread it onto strings and then put it around the Christmas tree. And while we
Okay.
did that, we watched Christmas movies, Christmas shows, and we drank eggnog. My great grandparents and my grandma, they would drink Ben and Jerry's, which is just, according to my aunt, it is just brandy, egg whites, sugar, heated up, and mixed together. I have the recipe unhinged. That is fucking wild.
That is interesting. I've never heard of that before in my life.
I think this is like the
It's like
poor version.
It's like a Midwest thing.
I don't think so. I think this is so old it predates Jesus. I think that's what this is. But either way, I'm going to attempt it at some point. I just don't have the courage to buy straight up brandy. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to walk into a liquor store and just say, I'd like to buy your finest brandy to make the cheapest Christmas drink known to man, but I might.
Yeah. The cheapest. It's like the poor man's eggnog.
I'm like it. Ah, man, dude, I have
Maybe it's
nightmares thinking
maybe
about
it's the
that.
origin. Maybe it's the origin story of eggnog. You know, like before it was eggnog, it was
Dude,
egg brandy.
imagine. Let's get off topic real quick, Matt.
Let's
This
do
is
it.
an
I'm down.
unhinged Christmas episode anyway. Who the fuck decided? I have an idea. We have no milk, but we have egg whites, sugar, some cloves, some cinnamon, a little bit of allspice. I got a fucking idea, but I'm gonna need 12 eggs and a lot of cream. And then he just starts mixing shit together, and he's just like, and then he's like, you know what? I was just fucking around. I was gonna make some eggs with this, but like it smells way too good not to drink.
That sounds like an advertisement for fraternity clinic.
Like,
You know, or what do they call it? The fertility clinics, right? It's like, I just need a shit ton of eggs and a shit ton of cream. We're gonna get you pregnant. Okay. I know.
Like,
I don't know why I keep going
what
back to the pregnancy thing.
fuck, dude.
It's because I'm sitting next to the pregnancy doll, buddy.
The pregnancy doll.
She's speaking to me.
Dude, I've asked. Dude. Oh my god. I've just looked up how it is. So here you go, Matt.
I'm listening.
Oh no, that's too festive for this. Legend has it, sometime in the Middle Ages, a cold, unwashed monk named Brother Reginald was left alone in the monastery kitchen right before Christmas. He was explicitly told not to experiment with the dairy. He immediately experimented with the dairy. Reginald looked at a bowl of eggs and said, "These are basically chickens in soup form," and looked at milk and said, "This cow is definitely consented." He looked at the sugar and said, "This will make God forgive me." Then, and this is crucial, he added booze because medieval Europe didn't trust water and everyone was drunk all the time. The mixture curdled and the monk screamed. Reginald whispered, "No, wait." And he drank it. 3 seconds passed. Then he yelled, "This is Christmas!" Punched a table in half, and immediately forgave his enemies. Word spread, and kings demanded it. Peasants feared it. Doctors warned, "This'll kill you." And everyone said, "Add more brandy." And by the 1700s, eggnog became a holiday power move. You didn't just serve it, you challenged people with it. George Washington had his own recipe that was so alcoholic, it legally qualified itself as a weapon. And guests would take one sip and start confessing the sins they'd never even committed. And that's why today eggnog exists in two forms. The store-bought version that tastes like melted candles, vanilla candles, my apologies, melted vanilla candles. The homemade version that will end a family gathering by 8:30 p.m. Doctors still don't know why we drink raw eggs once a year and call it festive. Scientists agree it should not work. God has tried to stop it and he's failed. Eggnog is not a beverage. It is a Christmas dare.
It's like a meal.
Dude,
It's
I'll
like-
tell you, I've tried to, I love eggnog. We know this. This is not
Oh, yeah.
something new to anybody that's listening
This is
to this
go to
podcast.
Wikipedia. This is public information.
If you look up eggnog on Wikipedia, there's a picture of my face, and it says #1 taste tester, ranker, everything like that. But I've literally, I've told people, imagine vanilla bean ice cream melted down with a sprinkle of cinnamon in there, with the same custardy consistency of a
Like a
melted
milkshake.
ice cream. That's eggnog.
That is eggnog.
And you know what? People have liked it because their preconceived
just-
notion of drinking raw eggs.
You just gave me an idea.
What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, you know how people put heavy cream, because I put heavy cream in my scrambled eggs
Yeah.
instead of people like to put milk and stuff like that because
Yeah.
it makes it fluffier. But if you put heavy cream in it, it makes it like kind of dense and like meaty, but good, right? Real
Yeah.
rich.
You turn your
And
eggs
so-
into Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. They're thick.
and rich.
Yeah. Thick and rich.
But the the other thing though, what if you use eggnog? So like you make a Christmas breakfast, you
So-
make some scrambled eggs, but you mix the egg with the eggnog. What would you call that? A scrambled eggnog?
I'll do you one better. I was
I'm
watching
listening.
a TikTok the other day. Well, I think I watched the TikTok like a month ago at this point. But the recipe was eggnog French toast. Okay, hear me out. All
I'm
right,
listening.
4 eggs. Just crack them, put them in a bowl. Put 1 cup of eggnog in there. Mix it all up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Toast, you dunk it in there, or the bread, you dunk it in there. Throw it on the pan. Just let it go. You know, and then do cinnamon and sugar on one side, flip it over, cinnamon sugar on the other side. Take it out, right? Okay. Now we're on the same page. You've got, now if you decided with those 4 eggs you were just going to use the egg yolks, you're already one step ahead of the game. Because in the other bowl, you're going to need 4 egg whites.
For whipping cream.
Yep. And then you're going to take 1 cup of eggnog, or I think it was a half a cup of eggnog, put it in the bowl, whip it up until it's nice and fluffy. It's not going to be like thick like normal whipping cream or whipped cream because the eggnog consistency, so it's going to be a little bit runnier. Take the French toast off, put the whipped cream on, more cinnamon sugar on top, and boom. You have eggnog French toast with eggnog, whipped cream. And I'll tell you this, Matt, I made it. Fucking phenomenal. The only
That
thing
sounds
that
pretty
sucked was
interesting.
hand whipping whipped cream. That was the only thing that sucked.
That's why you get to get those like those 1970s fucking little
Yeah,
twirly
listen.
mixers.
I was sitting there beating it like I was a prepubescent teenager discovering what masturbating was for the first time. Dude, I was out there. I was like,
you're getting blisters.
dude, like I had carpal tunnel for a day, you know?
Yeah, your bottom lip starts bleeding.
Yeah, dude, I was biting so hard. But all said and done, the results were phenomenal. I loved it, and like 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So,
I'd be willing to try that actually. It sounds like some kind of concoction that Wilford Brimley came up with. What is diabetes?
I'm
He's like,
Wilford
you know,
Brimley, and I have diabetes.
Oh my god! You know how I get diabetes?
It hurts for me to pee. And last week I followed a TikTok recipe to make eggnog French toast, and I was so excited that I kicked my dog. And then I walked in the living room and I slapped my wife. Then I realized my wife's been dead for 10 years. Who the hell did I hit?
And then I
This message is
realized
brought to you by the National Diabetes Association.
that's right. Everybody stay clear from sugar because it will kill you.
Sugar is El Diablo.
See.
Anyway, moving into my last topic. This is the most important topic.
All right,
The one everybody is really asking. They're asking Matt, you know, hey, I need you to answer this question for me. I need you to rank these Christmas characters by who would survive a purge Christmas night. Santa, Buddy the Elf, Kevin McAllister, the Grinch, Rudolph, and Frosty.
Well, Frosty. I mean,
Frosty's
he
at the
can
bottom,
kinda-
in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he could technically regenerate himself.
If
but
it's cold enough.
Yeah, but Santa's magical. The little elf, I mean, he could maybe hide very well. Like he can climb and camouflage into a tree.
No,
He's like,
Buddy
"Oh,
the Elf.
Buddy the elf.
Yeah, the
Got it,
snowball
got it, got it.
fighter.
Oh yeah, no.
So
He's-
real
he's-
quick,
he's gone.
do you have Buddy or Santa at the top because he's magical right now?
Yeah.
And then you have Frosty at the bottom, and then Buddy the Elf right above Frosty.
And Rudolph, yeah.
The-
Because Rudolph's magical too. He'd fly away.
You're
He
gonna
could
have
survive the
Santa
purge.
and then Rudolph.
Yeah, because Rudolph can fly away. I mean, you're talking about survival, not who's going to kill the most.
Now I want to know who would kill the most. But I think
Santa.
Kevin McAllister would still be at the top of that list.
he's like, take this Frosty, you fucking hot iron straight
Kevin
to the
McAllister
face.
he straight up becomes like Rambo.
he's like, you like Matchbox toys? Oh, Frosty, I got a whole Matchbox for you.
So now you've got Santa, Rudolph, and the two that you have left are Kevin McAllister and the Grinch.
I mean, the Grinch is physically really strong. He does a lot of weird shit.
He is the toughest Who in all of Whoville.
I mean, we're talking about killing spree. He would definitely take on Santa. Because he's not magic, but...
He did kill Santa in... No, I don't think he actually killed Santa in the Grinch.
I think he just tied him up, didn't he?
Honestly, I don't remember. I thought he pushed him off the roof
him.
for some reason, but if Tim Allen was on this list, he would be top.
Tim
Allen murdered a guy and became Santa.
Yeah, he really did, didn't he?
It's in the clause.
The clause.
It's in the Santa Claus clause.
I just loved how unaffected all the elves were. It's like how terrible was he as a boss?
Yeah, no kidding. They're just like,
oh, he's set. I like the new guy. I like the new guy. Bring the new guy in. Yeah.
This guy, Tim Allen, he's good, but the other guy,
he's
what an ass.
CEO by day, Santa by night.
Yeah, no fucking kidding. Okay.
It's like, this guy's got business experience. The other one was just some fucking Viking piece of shit.
No kidding. All right.
He was just an abusive drunk.
You still have two people to rank.
Okay. On a killing spree or on a survival?
I don't know. Your list is weird. You have Santa at the top and then Rudolph.
Well, I think because Santa can kind of like evaporate. You can do all types of shit. Like, it's like Santa versus Wolverine.
No, dude. First of all,
I'm just kidding.
Fuck you. I'll fucking say that for everybody. You know how much like, oh, dude. I need to pull this up just because it's so fucking funny. We started like some sort of weird,
It wanted to be a debate.
Dude, we started some sort of weird like pissing contest with the people that watched our shorts, dude.
Yeah, I was looking at it this morning. Actually, I thought it was funny as hell.
Dude, we pissed off so many people on the Wolverine versus One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
Because they were like, dude, One Punch Man could totally take on Wolverine. And like, I had this argument with so many people, and I'm like, dude, first of all, I asked Matt to do fair fights, and I don't think he understood the premise, and I could have misspoke. And he's like, everybody was like, yeah, well, if it's anime involved, the anime character is always going to win. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know any anime, and why he even brought that up. You know what? That one's on me.
I you like comics. I figured you might like anime. I don't know. I mean, we never talked about anime together, but doesn't mean
I think I like it.
Have an interest? You might like it. I don't know.
Just because I talk about heroin every now and again doesn't mean I actively shoot it up.
That's true. That's fair.
It's just one of those things, you know. It's just one of those every now and again things that you just, you hit it with
sensational,
and that's it.
Sensational.
Okay, I need your answer.
All right.
So Santa, Rudolph.
Okay.
And then you've got Kevin McAllister, the Grinch. Yep. However you want to put those two in there.
No, Kevin McAllister and then the Grinch, just like you said. And then I would probably say Buddy the Elf and then Frosty. Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if it's Frosty versus Buddy the Elf, because Buddy the Elf he could just throw snowballs, and so he's
Frosty
just gonna
absorb them and become
bigger. He will be huge.
Yeah.
He won't be Frosty the Snowman. He'll be fucking Frosty the Go Fuck Yourself Man.
Yeah, he'll be like a Bowflex tread climber advertisement after that.
He's got like these giant pecs. He's like,
dude, that's what I'm saying.
Frosty's like, I'm 300 years old and I'm in the best shape of my life.
What like, turns to be like this bloated fucking man turns out to be like the fucking what is his name? Batman Forever. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
It's time to chill, Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, yeah.
Why it took me so long to get there will be beyond me.
But Mr. Freeze, yes. Mr. Freeze.
He would turn him into Mr. Freeze, dude.
Yes, and then he would just be like...
I'm coming day and night.
That's it, dude. He gets
classic
melted,
Frosty.
and then he just gets back into a cold environment and just becomes a giant shredded ice popsicle.
Exactly, and then his intro line will always be when he sees Kevin McAllister.
Hello, cutie pie.
Just kidding. I had
Kevin
those queued up.
McAllister smacks lips.
Sensational.
Sensation. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Kevin McAllister utilizes a lot of fire, so and hot oil. Everything that he uses is essentially heat themed.
Here's my thing.
Heater weight themed, or electrically themed.
I'm going for pure chaos. I'm going for violence, destruction, mayhem. Okay?
Deal.
So, top of the list, the Grinch. The Grinch,
Okay.
we saw what he did to a bunch of Whovillians during Whoville's most important celebration, the Jubilee, right?
The Hoobleton. Mm-hmm.
Now, the Jubilation, that's what it was called. Now, imagine if he actually had weapons rather than just fire and burning everything down. Imagine, you put an AK-47 in the Grinch's hands, he's terrorizing a whole town. He's lighting it up, you know what I'm saying?
He's like a one man child Somalian army.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying, dude. He literally had a little tiny car and a little bit of strong alcohol and a lighter and fucking massacred a town. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Imagine what he could do with a spear, a gun, or maybe like I don't even know. Next up on the list for me, though, Kevin McAllister. I think by the end of the night, he'll have a taste for blood. And he's going
He does
to
have
just...
a bit of... He has a bloodlust, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he violently attacked two people that just wanted to sneak into a house and just take a peek.
That's
Not even
all they wanted.
necessarily steal anything. Just take a peek.
That's all they wanted to do. They just wanted to take a look, and he's like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna kill you guys."
Yeah.
And,
He
and if you
would
actually
have
look
too.
if you in real life, if you look at the injuries that these cats sustained, I mean,
First of all, a bowling ball from 30 feet in the air is
Oh, you're dead.
probably going to cave in your skull.
absolutely.
And if it
And getting-
doesn't,
yeah.
you're not going to walk correctly ever again.
And getting electrocuted by a car battery attached to a doorknob. The amount of voltage in that will definitely fry your entire nervous system, and you will stop breathing.
That's definitely going to at least explode your cock. Bare minimum.
It'll explode
Bare
your.
Minimum.
It'll explode all the insides of your cervical spine. You won't be able to breathe or have a pulse or anything. You would be instantly dead.
Next up on my list, though, I'm going to throw Santa in there. I'm going to give him a third tier. Because I think, like we had discussed earlier, Santa might snap. And when Santa snaps, done deal.
Oh yeah,
So
oh, he's magic.
that's what I'm thinking.
He'll trap you in like a parallel universe.
Exactly. You know, some sort of weird mystical Christmas fantasy, almost like you're stuck in the Horton Here's a Who sort of thing, and you're just stuck in that universe forever. Horrible. Could be
Oh, yeah.
unimaginable. I would hate it. He might
Torturous.
just stuff you in his sack full of like presents, and you're just stuck in there for millions of years, just trying to escape. It's a bottomless pit that goes on forever. Imagine all the presents that are in there.
You just suffocate. You just
No.
get crushed by the sheer weight of all the gifts.
Here's the thing: you would start opening the gifts to try and survive, find food and things like that in there, and you'd live off fucking eggnog and cookies and shit like that. You'd have to
That's
build
it.
a town out of presents in Santa's sack, and just pray to God his hand doesn't come in there. And then one day when it does, you just take off his arm with one of the weapons you found in there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
He's
Santa
like
wins
turned
that.
You turn like a wooden horse into a shiv.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm waiting for you. It's like fucking 300 years later.
Next on the list, I'm gonna throw Buddy the Elf.
Okay.
I think he's got a little bit of super strength from living at the North Pole for so long. So I think he might accidentally just like somebody tries to grab him and he just like grabs their arms and just like rips them off of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think he survives though. I think he lives, but that's next up on the list is going to be Rodolfo. I think with his antlers, he might just impale a couple of people.
Oh yeah. And you know how the like SWAT teams and stuff and like military counter-terrorist units, they use those flashlights on the guns that have the blinking red lights that discombobulate you. Yeah. So he's just discombobulating everybody, just fucking
and
crushing them, dude.
Impales them into a wall. Done.
Oh yeah.
And then just shakes them off, and their just body splits in half. Done deal. Easy.
That's right.
Easy.
That's right.
Bottom of the list, Frosty.
Oh yeah.
You get a nice source of heat and just consistency on him. Done. Easy. If you consistently
can go to the
keep him
gas
heated,
station and buy a lighter and just like...
No, dude. You gotta think over the top. Christmas napalm.
Oh, there you go.
Stays stuck to him.
There you go.
Sticks to Frosty. You know what I'm saying?
Poor Frosty.
Boom. Some thermite. Done deal.
He'd be explode. You just that's a Kevin McAllister special. That
Thermite, yeah.
Real.
My God. Matt, do you have anything else to add to our Unhinged Thinking Juice Christmas special?
Let me think. I can't say that I do. Maybe. I do feel bad that I didn't answer that one question about a family tradition, a Christmas tradition that would kind of...
It would get you in trouble.
It would require the monitoring of the FBI. And say, like, well, we just go hunting down people who don't celebrate Christmas.
A little criminal, I would say.
No, but I mean, I don't know. It's not a tradition, but it's... But, I mean, technically nowadays, I think it is. We're figuring that one out slowly, but surely.
You could start your own. Oh, what do they call them? The little baby Jesus mangers. You know what I'm talking about? I know we said we wouldn't get into it, but the like manger scenes or the nativity scenes, right?
The nativity. Mm-hmm.
Unhinged tradition that could get you investigated by the FBI at the end of 2025. Nude nativity scenes. But you're baby Jesus.
I am the baby Jesus.
So what it is just you have all of the naked mannequins around you, and you're just like T-posing nude in the manger.
That sounds like something. That sounds like something some fucking like early 1990s. Like some dude from Seattle that's a photographer and a painter. And he kind of fancies himself a musician just because he owns like a fucking cymbal. And then he just like clinks the cymbal and then he lays down and takes pictures with this mannequin.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're wrapping up this episode.
That's not a Christmas joke.
Not a Christmas joke. For the Unhinged Thinking Juice Christmas special, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Matthew.
And thank you all for listening. Stay tuned for our Christmas special releasing on Christmas Day.
Correct. You will love it. Your family will love it.
But you won't.
The FBI will follow you.
They will. Have a good night, everybody.